December 2025 and I'm really trying to lock in. I'm a software engineer at Disney, but I'm also building a startup called UGC Tank. It's a platform I'm building in public, and in my last video, I was really struggling with what features to add. In the past month, all my questions were answered. Just a few days ago, I landed a huge partnership for UGC Tank. Honestly, after my last video, I was so close to pivoting because I didn't know if I wanted to do this idea anymore. This partnership was the answer to all my problems, and I'm about to hop on a call with the founders of this company in a bit. I'll explain more later in this video, but I'm super excited about this. I will say work on the brand flow now. I was just like solidifying what the creators can do.
We are so jealous of your reach. Growth potential, like that's what you're obviously great at.
Just wrapped up the call and I'll give all the details at the end of the video, but I now need to clock into my 9 to 5. It's about to be my 1-year anniversary at Disney. I started working there on December 16 last year, and it has required a lot of discipline, you know, working the 9 to 5, but also coding UGC Tank in the morning when I wake up. I was up till 2 a.m. last night finishing up the landing page for the site. What I'm building is a platform for brands to find UGC creators. But yeah, I've been doing 9 to 5 Disney, 5 to 9, everything else, and I want to take you guys along my day. So I gotta go, but excited to share all the updates and what I'm working on these days. I know I'm building a startup and doing all this stuff, but having this job on top of it makes me feel like I have the best of both worlds. My job gives me stability and structure, which is always nice to have, but at the same time, there's something about having a project or a goal that's yours. The self-employment stuff that I do gives me room to grow and try things that have real upside. It does feel like too much work sometimes, but doing both keeps me working hard, and I'm in my late 20s in New York. Now is the time to do stuff like this. Living in New York is great, but when it gets to winter, the sun sets so soon. I get pretty excited about wrapping up work because that means I get to work on my own startup. It's a beautiful day. You have the World Trade Center behind me. I don't even know why I'm filming in the cold right now. It's 32 degrees. I feel like you guys gotta see New York and not just my room, right? So right now I'm gonna continue biking home and clock into my 5 to 9. The typical flow for me solo building this is I hop onto Linear. Linear is where I keep track of all of my tickets. Right now I'm working on the landing page, and what I need to do next is set up the pricing page. So this is a platform for brands to source vetted, invite-only creators for UGC campaigns. A lot of startups that want to do social media marketing to promote their app or their product have been using a method called UGC, especially this year. Instead of paying a lump sum to an influencer to reach their audience, they would instead spread that money across, let's say, 5 creators. And these 5 creators are not influencers. Oftentimes, they're just college students that know how to use TikTok and Instagram. And the startup has those 5 creators make like 5 videos each, and by using these trendy formats that are designed to go viral, you potentially reach more people. That's a very small example, but a lot of these startups are hiring dozens, even hundreds of these small creators. And I've talked to a lot of these startups, and their biggest problem when it comes to doing these UGC programs is finding quality creators. And that's what gave me the idea of UGC Tank. I want to use my platform and building in public to connect these startups with you guys. And I'm finally going to be onboarding creators to the platform this week. What it would look like is you get onboarded to my platform, type in your username, no login required, and brands would get to see this. So that's UGC. You have these large sum of videos being posted to brand new branded accounts. The other form of social media marketing is influencer marketing. This is the traditional way to do it, and the power in this is not only getting eyes to your brand right away, but what comes with that is also endorsement and trust. For example, a brand like Shopify might reach out to me and they might say, "Hey Jed, we see your clothing brand Rule of Thirds and how you built that whole online business, that whole store on Shopify." They might be like, "Go tell your audience in your next video that Shopify is a powerful set of tools that helps you start and manage your online or in-person business." Yes, I definitely would do that. This video is sponsored by Shopify. If you've been following me on Instagram, I'm dropping these new Rule of Thirds pants soon. I had launched Rule of Thirds, my clothing brand, last year, my very first time doing anything in e-commerce. Honestly, the only reason why I didn't create a clothing brand sooner is because I didn't know where to start, and the idea of e-commerce was so intimidating. But after doing that first drop, I didn't realize how easy Shopify makes it to launch. They handle everything from payment processing to analytics. Even the design of the website isn't mine. They have a gallery of templates that you could choose. So yeah, on top of my job, I'm also doing this clothing brand, and the next drop is January. It sounds like a lot, but Shopify really handles it all. I would never have started Rule of Thirds if it wasn't for Shopify. If you're interested, you can start a free trial using my link, shopify.com/jedcal. few days ago, I just signed a contract putting UGC Tank in a strategic partnership with another company. And personally, it was a huge win. I said earlier in this video that I was really thinking of pivoting. A lot of marketplace platforms, they have the issue of a cold start problem. It's because, you have buyers and you have sellers and you have to grow both, but how can you get buyers without the sellers and vice versa? Same thing for UGC Tank. I would have the brands that would be paying and I would also have the creators, and I need both for it to be a successful platform. Starting something like that can be stressful, and rewind to a few weeks ago, I was building this in public and posting a lot on X. I got connected with one of the founders of this platform called viral.app. What it gives you is a dashboard that helps you manage your UGC program and track your creators. It tracks views, followers. They have hundreds of clients using their platform to run their UGC program. They reached out to me in the hopes of becoming an all-in-one solution for everything UGC. Viral.app would handle the campaign management, the tracking of the creators, while I would handle the creator side. This was a crazy offer to hear because Viral.app would be funneling their paying clients that I would want, because UGC is still niche and all of Viral.app's clients are running UGC programs with them. So when I launch, I'm already gonna have that funnel of clients. The benefit for them is that they get to increase their offering to their ongoing clients and they don't have to worry about starting a creator marketplace and sourcing creators. They're outsourcing that offering to UGC Tank and they're trusting me, a creator building a creator platform, and trusting that I do a good job. So the result of our two platforms partnering is an end-to-end solution for everything UGC. That cold start problem that I mentioned before all of a sudden just went away, and all I need to do is handle the creator side. So ever since this contract was signed a few days ago, I've been taking this a whole lot more seriously. The goal is very clear. I now need to have hundreds to thousands of vetted creators onboarded to my platform as soon as possible. This is why I'm coding till 2-3 a.m. I'm hoping to get this site ready and launched this December. So with that said, I am onboarding creators this week. I actually just brought on an intern to help with sourcing as well. If any of you guys have experience doing UGC for other companies or post TikTok and Instagram Reels, all you gotta do is DM at UGC Tank. I'll check out your profile, and if it's a good fit, I'll send you an onboarding link. Quick break from the coding talk. This is my studio apartment. I used to live in a 1-bedroom, but ended up moving to this studio. So I downgraded and lost a bedroom, but I think this is like almost 100 square feet bigger than my last apartment. I just ordered a new desk because I think this desk that I've had is just a little bit too big for this space. Moving from a 1-bed to a studio can be tough because now it's like bed, desk, sofa. I honestly don't even need this much space to begin with, especially because, I don't know if you can see, but there's just a panel where I can put stuff on there too. So we're gonna set up my desk. Honestly, I am constantly trying to optimize my space. I like to work from home a lot, and I'm also pretty minimal. I'm always tossing things out if I feel like I don't need it or donating it, and this huge desk is next to go. I invest a lot in my home setup because, as you can see, I spend so much time coding in my desk, coding at home. It's not easing up. This December, I'm gonna be glued to my desk, coding away. I'm really hoping to launch this site soon. I'll be honest, this Viral.app partnership kind of saved UGC Tank. I was stressing because I kept trying to build everything myself. Discovery, messaging, payments. I didn't know what features to prioritize, and I felt like I was trying to do everything. So when they reached out, I knew I could just focus on building the features that would complement theirs. I can now focus on one thing and one thing only, and that's discovery, sourcing, building up the best creator network. The direction for UGC Tank has never been clearer. It's now time to build.